But, you know, man proposes, God disposes. When you have vigilant agent, I mean, I only became governor in spite of the then INEC, or that it would not because of him. So we are not necessarily at the mercy of a biased INEC. So nothing I have said here that I should suggest that those reservations we have about some of those recs who were working clearly for PDP, my position in those cases remain valid. But it's just that in spite of that, we have won. Just like 2015, in spite of the mutilation of the election result from Rivers, which the professor could not even read, because each time they hear the numbers from the Northwest, they ask data to increase, they ask Rivers to increase, and they increase the number more than 4 times. In the end, they could no longer read the result sheet. But in spite of that, Buhari won. So victory is not necessarily at the mercy of a biased institution. And that is why what matters in this election, from what I've come to see, is that those who want to contest election must make sure that they have vigilant, intelligent, and resourceful agents to protect and to monitor the conduct of a lot of the officials. Now, as for the issue of Imo, I believe if you have taken my general opening statement seriously, I think I have dealt with that. It's a report which I'm not in a position to verify, but I did say that this government has a duty to investigate every report of a wrongdoing, every act of violence, or of manipulation, or of ballot snatching. As far as I know, kidnapping is an offense in law. So if indeed anybody was kidnapped, I believe it is up to that officer, having now regained freedom, to take full advantage of his freedom, to now lodge proper reports. And like I said earlier, every such report should be investigated, and those involved should be brought to justice. Until we begin to see people in jail for trying to manipulate the will of the Nigerian people by interfering with free and fair election, we will keep on lamenting these incidents of abuse, of ballot snatching, etc. It was in this hall that Mr. President said he has ordered the armed forces to make sure that nobody is allowed to snatch ballot box or perpetrate act of violence and get away with it. Of course, mischief makers choose to twist the statement, but that was the extent of Mr. President's commitment to ensuring that the elections are not only peaceful, that they are free of violence, and that they are fair and therefore credible. Of course, again, who opposed that statement? Who was defending Togri? It was Atiku Abubakar. And I watched a statement credited to Secondus, who said that the order that they should deal with those ballot box snatchers and those who are likely to be involved in or who are involved in election violence, that it was an attack on all Nigerians. Those of you in this hall, have you ever snatched ballot boxes? How could that be a threat to you? But because when you trace where Secondus come from, you will understand why he believed that any attack against violence, perpetrators of violence, that amount to attack on the electorate. And by his own name is Secondus. He has come second. What is his problem?